Sun's already setting. I'd better get this intro done quick so we can get on with things. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NO Outpost G-2, researching null class anomalies. If you remember last episode on the Let's Play, we got a message saying that, well, basically some people more important than me decided this was where I needed to be for a bit. Hopefully, after we've finished our time here, they'll let us go back and we can continue with our journey. So the sun's setting, which means I sort of have to be on my toes because, well, a lot of the null class anomalies around here tend to come out at night. But up here is pretty much the safest spot in the base, except for that giant unloaded thing. I didn't put that there. Yeah, so here we have the watchtower, my sort of central HQ. It's taken some damage, so things are sort of in a bit of a repair phase at the moment. Yeah, I used to have a bunch of photos on the wall, but I think they're all in storage at the moment after, you know, all the damage we took. We have some anomalous items on display. This, can't break this or bad things will happen. So we have some chickens wandering around, keep me company, you know, the usual. Some various music discs, which I'm not sure how many I can really play, but, you know, whatever. Here's bass, some photos. I used to have a couple more up, but like I said, this whole place burnt down at one point. So anyway, I think it's worth us sleeping through the night. And then I'll show you guys around the rest of the base, and then we can get to, I think the first thing they wanted me to do was actually like interrogate one of the entities, more or less. Because from the research that I was conducting here on the NO's behalf, this flag, which you probably recognize, one of the entities, the one depicted here, actually Null, who's currently in the game with us, it will actually respond. So yeah. Anyway, super cool lore aside, this mod is the Broken Script, possibly one of my favorite Minecraft mods, definitely my favorite Minecraft horror mod. I could justify it, but I can't be bothered. Big fan of it. So anyway, let's have a look around. Up here's the base. I found this really nice, cool terrain. I do have free cam on. Right. Yeah, I just thought this was really cool. It's taken some damage. So I built a watchtower up here, which, you know, they decided to make some additions to. And yeah, around we have a little memorial lore thing for the Broken Script. For, you know, all the poor souls who kind of got trapped here by the entities. We have, over here is my personal favorite, the NOSA Integrity Class Lunar Anomaly Research Facility, which is, yeah, basically a sort of, what do you call it again? Observatory of sorts. We've got like offices with computers and stuff, cafeteria. Out the back here, I didn't build that. We'll check that out after I've shown you around the stuff I did build. But yeah, we've got tree farm. Just in here is basically where I like mine cobblestone and stuff. I wasn't really very progression oriented on this world. But yeah, over here is just another build I built because I thought it would be cool over a chunk they deleted, which was actually my primary mining operation for a while. So yeah, I won't go down there though. Yeah, I don't think I really have to explain what this is. Here we have the guest room, obviously in a very safe spot, you know, on ground level, one entrance and exit, directly over the void, only the best for my guests. A second watchtower, complete with, you know, watchtower-y things, like lightning rods. We have some barracks that I never put a window in, because I don't know. I was never really good at getting resources on this world. Barracks for, you know, I was, they were planning on moving a more permanent presence out here, but it sort of never really eventuated. Never finished that one. I already showed you guys this statue, more or less. Here we have a cool tunnel. There's nothing actually in the tunnel. It just made the most sense for this to be how I connected the, what's at the end of this road with the rest of the place. So down here, you'll notice there's a watchtower on top of it. This is like pretty much a bunker. Because, you know, if you know anything about the lore, this might not be a great idea, but basically the idea was to create a sort of underground safe house. Now, I'm not entirely sure how safe it really is, but yeah, basically since my base burnt down, this is pretty much where I moved all my stuff. So most of the stuff's in here. And yeah, we have at the back circuits, the main cave entity in the mod. So yeah, the back here, this was going to be a sort of like command center. So I never really got to putting in the rows of computers and stuff. Here we have a lovely depiction of Faraway, one of the nicest entities in the mod. Faraway's chill. But yeah, I think that's just about everything I built. So I'll go give you a tour of the things I didn't build. So you might have noticed these redstone torches here. These, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but basically they're holes to the void. Yeah, it looks like there's something else down there. I might send my free cam drone down. Oh hey, it's amethyst. That's pretty cool, actually. Anyway, these structures, sort of like a little house. There's actually usually TNT under here, and I don't think anything's in the chests. There's a couple of those around. There's actually some that are stacked just over around here. I did also loot some of the structures for building materials, like redstone blocks and the like, because might as well. Yeah, that's about that. Over here, we have these structures, which are great for wood and do have a secret in them. Oh, a gift. I've already claimed that gift, it seems. In here, we have a sort of portal structure with these black blocks kind of take you to another dimension. So I might not touch that because I'm not sure if I can get back that easy. And over here, there's a bunch of other stuff, but nothing is really quite as interesting as this. This is the clan build. Your main treasure trove, this structure, I believe, was actually home to a number of the entities before they were corrupted, or like, you know, their Minecraft base. So, also an Aether portal, because, you know, and the doohickey. So there's a number of rooms in here. A number of signs filled with conversation. There's a spare room. There's here, which I think I've taken it all out, but most of these were filled with a here we are, a corrupted item referred to as name.null. You can left click, but it just disappears. I don't think it does anything. Also a full enchanting setup. I should probably actually take advantage of this being here. We have, well, there used to be a pig in here at some point, apparently. RIP Jaegeru or Jaegeru or whatever. Some nice deco. And then upstairs, we have some more stuff. There's also a pool in there, a fishing rod. Upstairs, we have... Someone's noticed we're back. Don't worry about him too much. We have the main entrance, storage space, full of these. Most of the chests that don't have any are because I collected it. Wheat farms, more signs with lore. I won't spoil too much. You can check out the mod yourself if you'd like. This isn't a mod showcase. More stuff. Wire 4's room. Now, Wire 4 is interesting because he's basically the only player here that we don't know what happened to him. None of his chests or structures or anything have name.null in them naturally, as opposed to directly next to him, XX Ram to Die, who, well, it wouldn't be right to say he's no longer with us, because that would be a lie. But his is full of name.null. And, yeah, if we go further upstairs, we have music disc 13. I'm sure nothing bad will happen if we play this. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Sometimes there is stuff that happens when you play those discs. And up here we have what I can only describe as the incident zone. This block, referred to as it can be collected using water. That's why I have some back in the watchtower. Here we have some stuff. There's also some signs on the roof, but there's like kind of some bad language up there, so I might not show that. I kind of arbitrarily still want to say PG-13. But yeah, that's the clan build. So I think now that we have a 2-chunk render distance for a bit, I think it's time that we get to the tasks. We've technically already survived one night, which I think was one of their main things. Let me just fix my render distance real quick. Quick rundown of structures over here. We have another portal structure made of the weird blocks. This build, which is referred to as Memory 1. I'm honestly not too sure what to make of it. A house, it's just referred to as house. Classic door trap. Some various structures, whatever that is. Another chunk that's been taken out. This thingy. A ruined portal, which I've set up to function. And yeah, also plenty of floating crosses, because nothing says horror like floating crosses, I guess. But yeah, let's head back up to basically safety. And let's check what tasks we have. Also worth noting, you'll notice there's tons of chickens around because, well, I can get chickens pretty easy, and that means that I can get a decent food source fairly easy. Of course, I'm eating melons because, you know, why would I be smart? I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. Well, barely, but you know. Okay, I think this is the instructions. I guess not. Okay, let's see. Task list to be completed to permit the passing of one time interval, because, you know, obviously time can't pass unless I do the tasks. Gosh, these guys get on my nerves sometimes. I hope I didn't hear that. All right, document one night of anomalous activity. Okay, and then we need to interview. So I guess we just put these in the chat and he responds. Right. Okay, pretty sure there was a block there before. Maybe not like immediately before, but given it's floating. All right, so I guess viewing a night of anomalous activity would be, I guess just wait it out on the watchtower. About midday, so I guess we can have a bit more of a look around. Also, interesting to note, this mod actually gets rid of, weapon cooldowns. So basically I can just use an axe and still spam it, and it's like pretty much as good as a netherite sword. So, you know, not much point in making a sword or really a better axe. So, yeah. I guess we'll just wait it out till night. Put some tunes on. Oh yeah, can't go wrong with this one. Oh, let me turn off the I still have to remix this, don't I? And maybe... Ooh, this is topical. Maybe it's a bit creepy. Here we go. Ooh, yes, love this one. At this point, I'm just showing everyone my taste in music. I'm gonna get so many copyright strikes. It's worth it. Oh yeah.
There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon. I work at the McDonald's in the Pentagon.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, there's not a bunch of spots for lunch.
As someone who used to work at Macca's, this song goes so hard. Yeah, you get some soda lore. Vendors came and went, they're gone. Okay. I think there's some more down at the loudspeaker, actually. Let me go double check. Also at the loudspeaker, I have a sonic contingency measure. There was a particular song that was how should I put this? Topical. Okay. Maybe not. Now, if memory serves me well, this little bugger is known as a sub-anomaly 1. It's basically a cloud of black smoke that hurts you and basically kills any entity that goes into it. So, if you don't mind me, I'm just gonna pop back up to the base. Because I think they can move like a spider, so I might have to head up to the tippy top. Not really a massive threat if you know what you're doing and can get some high ground. As I always say when it comes to this mod, nothing beats a watchtower. So it's a good thing we've got a watchtower. Hang up here with a couple chickens. Enjoy the scenery. It's a pretty nice base spot if I say so myself. I mostly picked it for this one bit of terrain, but yeah. The other thing is most entities in this mod turn water to cobblestone. So I've had to sink my infinite water source pretty deep in the ground to avoid that. And also waterlog a fence post for my farm. Sun's going down, so we might be getting close to time to do task 1. And then the following morning, I reckon we can interview Null, so to speak. And then, hopefully, we should be good to go. So, yeah. You can notice that possibly the most common one is all these holes that go all the way through to the void. Kind of interesting, you know? It's like, not sure if they want me to fall in or they want to let something out. Because trust me, there's plenty in this mod that comes from deep down below the bedrock. Oh. And yeah, it's basically at the base. It should hopefully be stuck on the underside, and it's raining. Rain can actually be kind of intimidating in this mod, but yeah. Basically, there's one entity that makes it rain when it spawns, and it is possibly the most dangerous entity in the mod. Oh yeah. Yeah, they basically just dropped the lava cast on my base. This is the second time they've done it, actually. I already broke the first one down. Anyway, yeah, I know you're probably wondering, you know, out of character and everything. Oh, Soda, why'd you come back to this random world for Halloween? Well, actually, this is technically the first world I ever recorded as a Minecraft Let's Play. Back on my old channel. It was a pretty crappy video, about an hour long, had no mic mixing. It was 10 o'clock at night and you could still hear magpie larks in the background. You know, all that good stuff. But, yeah. Basically, ever since I started the channel, I definitely at least wanted to make a video on the broken script for Halloween. Because, you know, I don't do too much for Halloween, but it's always great to have an excuse to play spooky games and mods. I might do some more stuff with my friends for Halloween. They recently got Phasmophobia, and I have actually also recorded Lethal Company before, so maybe a bit of that. But yeah, I also just wanted to say a lot of my videos have been actually getting a bunch of views now. Like, you know, I think like maybe even my last 3 proper videos got close to or broke 200 views. And, you know, that's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's, yeah, it means a lot that 75 of you were willing to, you know, tell me you're ready and willing to invest in seeing my content, and that, you know, twice that and more actually watch my stuff. And it's not even just like the views, like even the view time's been pretty good, which tells me that you guys actually like my stuff, which, yeah, it means a lot. As much as people wanting to watch this stuff can mean, it means a bit. So I just wanted to say thank you, and sorry this video is technically late for Halloween if you're living in the glorious land down under, such as myself. Anyway, it's nighttime, so let's get documenting. Assuming anything happens, I'm not actually scripting anything. Given the mod's name, if I did, it might break on me. But yeah, I genuinely don't know if anything will happen. Part of me kind of hopes it does, part of me kind of hopes it doesn't. Let's just place some torches. Something happened. Okay, yep, as expected. This fella is a stationary variant of what we call an R2. It'll be fine as long as I don't approach it. And these things tend to come in pairs, so there might be a more mobile one coming sometime soon. Apart from that, it's just kind of a twitchy silhouette that just stands there menacingly. Actually, is it coming closer? Maybe it is very slowly. You know, naturally, being a content creator and all that, I would go over and look at it. However, I'm also not a horror movie protagonist, so, you know, I'm going to do the common sense thing and stay up here in the safe zone, and he is definitely, well, I guess. It's definitely getting closer, actually. I don't think I've ever really seen them move that slowly. Let me correct my notes. Once again, I need to stress, we should be fine as long as I just stay on top of the tower. It shouldn't get close enough to get angry at me. It's also worth noting that sometimes hostile mobs just don't bother spawning. Me and R2 and the chickens just chilling in the rain. Oh, and there's still a sub-anomaly down there, so, you know, we are kind of stranded. Jeez, that fella is approaching slowly, or is it approaching? Am I just going crazy? I think it's just standing still. It's the shaking that's throwing me off. I know it's not on the cards, but let's ask our companion about R2, why don't we? Ignore that. That's behind the scenes stuff. Oh. Okay, I guess we won't. Well, he got closer. That is getting very close. Or is that just two of them stacked up? I should probably report that. Yeah, chat engine failure. Okay. I hope this is enough. You know what? Oh, right, we can't because the chat engine's down. I was going to say we could possibly interview Null now, but I'm not sure if he'd hear us. Let's give it a crack. No? Yeah, I don't think he can hear us. In reality, we are actually pretty much, you know, in a little bit of danger here. If I were to go a few blocks lower. Now, I don't think I can sleep the night away anymore, either. Ooh, lightning. I guess it probably just hit the, lightning rod over there. Do I have one on the top of this? I might have before, you know, it got damaged. That actually got pretty close. I wonder if I can hit him with an egg from here. It probably wouldn't do anything if I did, but why not? Let's see. Now, are we... Whoa. That was close. Can't see any. You'll also notice that it sort of looks like I've got a weird ratio. That's just kind of something the mod does. It's toggleable in some versions, but not in this version. Let's send out the free cam and see what we can't see. Okay, so yep, we have these sub-anomalies clustered around here. Trying to see if anything's, you know, kind of popped in where I can't see it, but I don't think so. Oh yes, there's also another place here. I guess I was building something, but just never finished it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't ever remember building this, to be honest, but I guess I probably got distracted before I could complete it, so explains that. Okay. Let's say hi to this fella. Oh. Well, a couple things. My headset just disconnected, so let me fix that real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay. I guess it also just doesn't like me getting close to it, but it seems like it won't despawn. Yeah, one thing, a lot of entities in this mod will lock your camera to them when they get aggressive. Huh. Oh, there's another one. This one's definitely moving. Okay, let's get back in our body. Standard speed. Here we go. Now, is the chat engine working? No, that could be an issue. Come on. Come on, hello. Oh. Hello? Okay. We can talk about this. We can talk about this. Oh crap. Why is my beacon arm black? Never mind where we are. Why is... Oh, good grief. What's happened to my... yeah, my eyes don't look too great either. Oh well. I guess I'll have to grab some new sunnies when I get back. Wow. Okay, I guess whoever was stationed here was pretty far along in the world. Alright. Let's have a look around. I honestly not sure how I got here, like, I guess Null kind of got mad. Yo, this fella got a gun! Ooh. Mad. Okay, home base. Looks like we got a map on. Nice. Let's see. Okay, bedroom, yep. Ooh, pig step. Dang. Oh. This guy's not going too bad. Did he leave us a note? Alone, not behind player. Receive data, invalid, reboot failed, reset player data. Not entirely sure what that means. Well, I guess these fellas have a logo. I imagine this kind of looks like it could be an NO base, but I don't know. Sort of office. This looks... I guess I'll chuck it on a bookshelf. It's interesting. What's this? Revuxor. I know what that does. Wow, they got some? So many Disc 11s. Okay. Let's just have a look around. Oh, this is way better than G-2. Alright. These guys are like on the verge of netherite here by the look of it. Okay. Corrupted door. I guess I'll just chuck this in here for now. The dining area. Got a farm stuff. Sheep. I guess that's how they were getting all their netherite. Chickens. Parkour to the other parts of the base. Okay. I guess this is the, enchantment room. Not bad. Nether portal, huh? Wart farm. Oh. Death. I guess we should probably go check that out. Let's look on the map. What's all this? Is it this way? Am I looking the wrong way? I am. Clan base. I guess we should go check out this world's clan base. Although it's a ways out. Might take a while to get there. Probably worth it. Right, well, yeah. things. Another tree farm. Alright, these guys were basically ready to live up here, which is probably a good idea, actually. And what's this over here? Oh. I see. Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, I wasn't planning on stopping, but thanks for the suggestion. It really makes me feel like not playing anymore. Right, well, okay, yeah. So this is basically a broken script world on I've been playing a lot on recently, you know, instead of recording this video. Anyway, so yeah, I'm very happy with this base. You know, I don't know what else to say about it. Right, so I guess what we should do now is head over to the clan base and yeah, bit of an explore. At nighttime, apparently. That's fun. Sure, nothing will go wrong like this. Okay, mobs are actually spawning. That's good to know. I just have to make a bit of a mad dash and follow the waypoints. That's a baby zombie. Wait a second. I have a gun. Not bad, I guess. Plan B, huh? I guess that was like where they were going to set up a base if this one failed. I suppose that's pretty smart. These guys must have had way more experience than we ever did. Oh, powdered snow. Great. Yeah. Oh, how did I get so hungry? I'm going to be honest. I've never seen stuff like that happen when investigating these null class anomalies before. This must be a more developed world. Well, you know, developed instance of these anomalies. You know, when we get somewhere safe, I might try asking, is Null here? Null's in this one too. I guess he followed us. Fair enough, considering he, you know, sent us here and wrecked my sunnies in the process. Oh, a village might be a good spot to maybe try skip the night. Skip the night. There we go. Sir? Ma'am? Got any? Oh. Thank you for your generosity. Okay, let's see. Integrity. Anything? Oh. Deep down under the bedrock. Right. What was the next one? Circuit. It was all his fault. Interesting. What's next? Revuxor? Oh, that explains the grave, I guess. Broken end. I'm guessing these are all like the names of entities or something. Administration. And I think the last one was Null, but we already know what happens when we say Null. Guess who followed us? Well, let's skip the night and be on our way. Sorry, sir. I just need to commandeer this. NO authority. And it's day. You, sir, can kindly vacate the premises. Oh, this is going to make adventuring fun. Let's fix this. Okay. Or not. I'm sure it'll be fine. This integrity fellas seems pretty curious about us. Deep down under the bedrock. What, is he just like watching us from there? So like bedrock fog or whatever. Did he just shoot that spider? Still got a ways to go, so let's not dilly-dally. I've probably already mentioned this, but probably in a post, but I have set up the YouTube community. So, you know, viewers and stuff can post. So if you guys have any like cool ideas or fan art or something, just let me know. Please. I don't want the only thing on there to be my stinking friend posting some stupid filtered photo of some guy's face with the caption Fortnite Battle Pass. Please don't let that be the only thing on there. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I'd love to see if you guys come up with like any fan art or cool ideas or whatever. Because trust me, I'm making my own fan content too. I get to make it canon. But there's even stuff I make that I don't want to be canon. Why? Because it's fun. Making stuff is fun. DaVinci Resolve's been a bit pessimistic or, you know, fussy the last couple videos, so hopefully that's better by the time I'm editing this one. If it's not, there'll probably be something I put in to explain that or demonstrate it. Another village. I don't really have to stop in. Where's the sun at? Just about the middle of the sky. Making decent headway. Whoa. Ooh. Our render distance is back, and it looks like we're in an ice spikes biome. Wow. Now this isn't something you see every day. Oh, cripes. Get a load of this. Let me just... Oh, yeah. Whoa! Oh. I'm getting sick. I think I saw something cool over here. Oh, yeah. Check this out. Really love these little, generation quirks, where it looks like it's not gotten rid of the snow when it generated the cave. I think that's because, this mod replaces the new cave generation with, the old cave generation, so must have, you know, had a bit of a headache there, which is fine. This is a mod that tries to do a lot of things and does to create an experience and does most of them pretty good. Oh yeah, much more prominent here. All right, we're about 5,200 blocks out. 5-2. Like I said last episode, funniest number on the market right now. Doggies. I don't have any bones. Rats. I'm sure the person running this world, or you know, running this outpost, usually would appreciate a dog. It's the weird thing about these outposts the NO has set up. Typically, if a post gets abandoned, then the resources, like sort of whatever they had on their person, kind of gets passed on to the next person. I'm not sure how it happens, but I'm basically wearing someone else's clothes, or clothes, armor. They shouldn't get back, theoretically, before I'm done here, because that just, that usually leads to issues. So typically, our, systems don't let it happen, but I'm not even sure if the person running the space is with the NO, so... Yeah. I know a lot of you are probably wondering what NO stands for, and it's really nothing fancy. But You can basically just refer to them as the NO. Also hope you guys appreciate the really stupid, silly acronyms. Alright, sun is setting. It occurs to me I should possibly be keeping an eye on the moon. Yeah, things about, like, there was an observatory back at G-2 for investigating integrity class lunar anomalies. And like we've said, integrity seems to be associated with the void, I guess, like below the bedrock. And, well, I guess the moon does end up there sometimes. Like it's already been looted. So I should probably keep an eye on it before I go to sleep. Just a new moon, huh? That wasn't there before. I need to get high ground. This is okay. They're placing structures. That means stuff's happening. Do I sleep? I think I really just need to get up high. I should probably break these down into planks, but this is the important part right now. Okay. Now, if I'm lucky, that's just a one-off. And I'll give it a bit, and then I'll go down and go to sleep. And hopefully it's nothing to worry about, and I'm just being paranoid. But, well, I hope what we saw at G-2 has proved maybe paranoid rightly so. Maybe it's tied to moon... maybe activity's tied to moon phases. Seems possible. I'm going to try going to sleep. Oh, of course, monsters nearby. Great. Love strays. Yeah, now he's got the firepower, huh? I should stop using so many bullets, really. I don't actually know how to make them. It's a new day. Well, I guess they've marked the village for us, so let's keep moving. Bedrock, huh? Wait, why is... Never mind them. Why is it... What? I'm sorry. Huh? Why can I break bedrock? Okay, I actually don't know what to make of that. Probably raises some concerns about, you know, how secure the bedrock is, and, you know, if this integrity fella, who's probably related to whatever can happen to the moon, is below the bedrock, and all the bedrock holes, I have a feeling whatever's down there might be trying to get out, and might be succeeding. Gosh, I've got to get back to Potato Peak. Aside from, you know, being my home, it's like not full of creatures from the void and whatever happened to Null and Revuxor. It's funny because like creepypastas about Null obviously is a big one. There was never anything really set in stone about him. They had a gravestone back there said Ram to die. That was one of the clan members. Also said 0 Null Void 0. I guess he, like, I don't know, changed his username or something? But Revuxor. I remember seeing like some old creepypasta in Russian about Revuxor. It's like a player who got really into PvP and would like join in and attack random people's worlds or something. Or an igloo. Hello? There's a horse. Tamed. Huh. It's pretty slow, but it's a horse. Well, let's just, I guess we'll ride this for a while. I guess they must have left it there while they were exploring and stuff. Come on, poor fella. horse ear eyes. I guess you could say I've got horse eyes. Genuinely not expecting any of you to get that, but I saw in the new update they're gonna make it so horses and stuff like bob across rivers. Also the spears, like I'm actually really excited to get back and not only try out the Copper Age stuff, which I still got to do. Don't worry, that'll definitely be in the next episode. But also I'm really excited to try out these new spears and like, oh, the zombie horses and the Nautilus and those new, they added like skeleton strays, which are kind of terrifying. Like, great, and they do weakness, like, and this, like, camel husks have, like, a husk with a spear, and then one of those, they call them, like, parched. Like the desert strays. It's, like, honestly, kind of terrifying. If you're not, like, solidly iron tier, bordering on diamond. But yeah, anyway, new update looks really cool. Really excited. Also can't wait to try out. I've done a little bit with the Copper Age stuff on like some other worlds. Me and some of my mates started a Minecraft realm. Speaking of which, since my well technically my last exam is on Monday, so it might be the day this video comes out, wish me luck, or like the day before, day after. Yeah, hopefully I can pull myself up by the bootstraps and get back into actually making more videos like I've been saying I would. And to be honest, I don't really have an excuse. I've actually had a fair bit of free time and just, ow, sorry horse, just not recorded a video with it, to be honest. So now I'm procrastinating and this video is going to be late for Halloween. Why? Because I'm silly. And that's okay. Oh, that's fine. I didn't need to see my hotbar anyway. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, and there's definitely zero implications involving, you know, them corrupting my inventory or HUD or whatever. Couldn't they just take my sunnies and get it over with? Nearly there. I'm gonna head for this latest death and see if there's anything near there, hopefully, where we can stay the night. Come on, nearly there. Yes, a village. Okay. Sign here. Guess this was their spawn and they just broke it to go back to world spawn. Blank sign, huh? I know I've probably just completely ignored it till now, but there's actually no sun. It's just the spot where the sun should be. Not really sure what to make of that, to be honest. Alright, we should be getting pretty close to it now. Oh wow, a trail ruin. That's not something you see too often. Great. Okay, well, nothing for it, but to keep moving, I guess. Oh dear. Come on. Oh, I should have got a bed or something. Bingo. Wow, looks like, it was a pretty active night around here. At some point, there's a lot of structures. The moon's not moving. There it is. The old clan base. Plenty of structures around. They died just down there. Guess we should investigate. Looks like they were climbing up the outside. Oh no. We gotta get to that village. It might be too late though. What just spawned? Horse? Freaking out. Well, I am freaking out, but I don't see anything. Is it in here? Whatever, I need to get somewhere safe. Never mind. Never mind the horse. Okay. White fella, as in the white colored fella, like I mentioned before, is called Far Away. He's fine, as long as you don't get too close. However, there was an R2 behind us, so I'm going to go over here. Sorry about the volume, headphone users. That's just what happens when you get too close to a faraway. It is thankfully the only thing that happens when you get too close to a faraway, though. Apart from that, they're pretty chill. Is that R2 still there? It did just get turned today, so he might have despawned. I think we're in the clear. So, let's see if we can find anything in here that might tell us the story. Apart from the usual stuff. Which is broken. Good grief. Something really went down here. Looks like there was water place and then it got turned to stone, so something must have been following him up. Wow, when did I get these? I gotta watch my inventory more. And is Null. That's what Null said, wasn't it? Let's see if there's anything on the roof. No. I'm not going to get any closer to those signs because, you know, like I said, language. But nothing out of the ordinary up there. Let's... The only way out, huh? Let's have a look. I appreciate that. Is this... It's torches. I guess someone's already been in here? I guess I'll just follow the torches. Maybe there's a way out? Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. This is just... Alright, if you got stuck in here, it would be like torture. And I think that's probably what these signs are about. Someone responded to that. I guess he's been here before. That's probably what these torches are. Come on, there's got to be a way out. Tired. Well, that's not exactly encouraging. The torches just stopped. I guess I'll keep going. I mean, what else am I meant to do? What happened if I... Oh, whoa, okay. I guess they didn't like that. I guess they really didn't like that. Oh. Okay. Boom. Okay. Let's not go back in there. Look, I'm just gonna sleep, and then I think we've definitely done enough for them to... Oh, hey, there's a faraway over there. I think we've definitely done enough, and I'm going back. Let's sleep in Ramtadire's base. Looks like the signs outside said he was null void. Well, it's time to go home. Why does it keep spawning me in water? Like, what's with that? Does it just, like, chuck me in the middle of the, ocean or something. It's like the sun. Oh man, Stooky. Oh yes. Well, I guess I'm still a bit worse for wear, but oh yes, finally. Not only home, but somewhere safe. Where stinking Null or Integrity or whoever's not going to get me. Stooky. Oh, it's so good. I'm back. See, I told you I'd be back. Oh, yeah. Have a snowball. No, okay. It's good to see you. I missed you. The soda fountain, the cows. I don't know why they're leashed anymore. Blue flame beef. Oh, it is so good to be back. Need a potato. Well, that's didn't die, you know, in the stinking horror dimension. Lava Golem's house. Sorry, probably shouldn't just walk in uninvited. It's not my house. Sorry, Lava Golem. All right, the sun sets in. Yes, Greg, Georgia. Oh, I told you guys I'd come back. Well, yeah, told you, Iron Girl, I'd come back. Oh, it's good to be back. Can't wait to skip the night in my own bed. Well, I'll have to get some new sunnies and sort myself out between videos. I think my eyes took a bit of a yeah, that's not a good look. Ew. Yeah, I'm gonna put that back on. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'll put that away. I think I'm gonna have to sort myself out, get some new sunnies, recolor my beacon arm, and get some eye drops, I guess. But we are back from our, you know, date mandated trip to the torture worlds. And until next time, have a good one.